Sit. Good boy. Hey. Alba's coming to my rescue. You see that? She's on standby.
She is.
She is. I think I'm seeing him getting all too roughed up and whatnot. Attacking good patrons. We can't be doing that, Boris.
Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino. Brandon, Rhino. Gomatose from Dominion City in Ottawa. So this is an ice cream stout. 7% alcohol, 473 milliliters. They're makers of very good beer, apparently. So, they are. I've had a lot of their beers. Anyway, brewed with our friends from Wushu Ice Cream, Gomatose is an ice creamified. We did talk about creamified being a word now.
Ice creamified, yes, sir.
Stout we made with lactose, rich nutty black sesame, vanilla bean, and Wushu's famous double waffles, which I think would be a waffle cone most likely.
You know what? This is a stomach ache in a can, and I gotta love it already. Ice creamified, lactose goodness, waffles. Boris. You don't come with the beer there, Boris. Thank you, my good man.
He likes to hit my arm while I'm pouring because, you know, that's useful to me.
Aiding and abetting the beer habit. Pretty good chills there, Boris.
Okay, so actually not black though. If you get the light at it right, it's like deep mahogany brown.
Yeah, just a little bit of light coming through there on the top.
Nice mocha head. Oh no, we've caught Boris behind us. Whatever shall he do?
This smells like the what is it? President's Choice Decadent Chocolate Chips cookies. Just a little tad. A little biscuitness.
I haven't had those cookies in about 10 years.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna say for the both of us that it's a bit on that point.
You get a bit of chocolate out of the glass, out of the can, and just kind of get weirdness. It's different.
For it to say ice creamified, which is kind of scares me but intrigues me at the same time, and that's usually where most of my bad decisions come in. But yeah, the can doesn't hold a whole lot of anything.
Let's try it. Sure you, good sir.
Absolutely. Very rich. Extremely rich.
I expected it to be a little more heavy, though, like
really
heavy bodied. I expected it to, well, with the lactose and then the ice creamified, I just expected it to have a heavier body.
Now, I know what you mean. The flavor comes on thick. You know, it coats the tongue. The whole palate is coated. It's I'm on the fence on that first sip. It is delicious, but it's the viscosity of it's a little bit different if you will take that word.
I'm not really picking up any vanilla bean though. I'm not really picking up any sesame. It kind of just tastes like a milk stout to me. Get a little bit of the lactose sweetness and that's it.
Yeah, kick that sesame word out of there. That's too strange for my liking in this type of beer anyways, but especially when you're not getting any sesame whatsoever.
No, there's a little bit of that like caramel, a little bit of that chocolate,
yep,
a little bit of that lactose sweetness, and then just a roasty, toasty back end.
Absolutely. Yep, thick flavor for sure, but it drinks lighter than you would
does do
enjoy,
sticky
right?
lips. It does do sticky lips.
Yes.
That's a good boy.
I almost saw my pinky going up on that sip.
I like how your feet are on the floor and the rest of your body's on the couch. I like that.
Proper. Yeah, quite proper, yes. Boris, good boy.
That's right, guys. I'm pulling him by the ear. Gotta make him accept that, you know, there are kids around.
I'm on the fence with that.
Yeah, I like it, but I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, exact.
I think I expected more out of it. I think that's the problem. You know, when you go into something and you're like, oh, this is going to be a cool or something different or this and that, and then you get this.
Well, you know what? As you gotta say, give it the credit that there is boldness to this beer. There is boldness to this beer, but when you look at this can, that is a, not even baby, it's a baby pink font. Now that's bold. You want to put baby pink font on a matte black background, you're expecting something that is ice creamified and all the other good describing words that you've used for this. Oh, they pulled in a goma in Japanese too. That comes from the nutty black sesame. I think they could take that one out of there, but it's an interesting beer.
Out of 10, I'll probably give it a 7.5. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't really care for it. And it's 7%, and you don't really taste it, so it's a very, very dangerous beer.
I did not read that. I failed to read that. The sweetness cuts that 7% right out of there. You know what? Call it a 7. 7 on 7. 7, yeah. 7 out of 10.
Alright, guys. Cheers.